I love interviews where we're both trying to turn me into more of an authority figure rather than drag me down. So for me, politics has been a bit of a mistake or an accidental part of my journey. I think my family and friends still think that I'm completely mad for finding myself where I am, but that I was coming out of lots of meetings with representatives of government, of parliament, of government agencies or regulators, a little bit frustrated that they didn't really seem to understand or get the lived experiences of people in the business community that I was from. And I thought, well, it's no good whining about that. I'm somebody who's now getting some of those political connections and that know-how in terms of progressing reform and being a strong voice for people. And I thought, well, if I don't take a step up and if I don't do something about it, I can't possibly whinge that other people aren't doing the same thing. Well, for me, obviously, I found the first time I ran as a candidate for politics, the media well and truly did its job in terms of focusing on some aspects of my background and my personality, and they tried to run everything through that prism, which I found really, really fascinating but uncomfortable to start with. When I kept being introduced in the media as the gay candidate or the openly gay MP from Brisbane, or the only openly gay MP from Queensland, or however it was that I was described, when I thought, well, surely if you were going to use one descriptor of me, it would be the previous head of the Retail Association, or this representative who comes with a great wealth of experience and background in the small business sector. So for me, I did struggle with that to start off with, and then I guess I came to the realization that it is actually important for people that represent diversity in many aspects to own it, to be proud of it, as cliched as that is in today's world, because actually the journey has been a pretty remarkable one, and there still are a lot of people coming to terms with their own diversity and their own background and their own characteristics. And so to see other people, to see them owning it and using it as part of their identity, I think is actually really, really important in the modern age. I always struggle to take compliments, but I guess I'm proudest of the times when all of my experiences and all of my background came together and enabled me to take the front foot, to make a stand and to be authentic to myself as I really progressed Australia along a policy challenge or a reform journey that we were on. I think the very most important things to me is I will love at the end of my journey to be in my community, looking around and seeing the places where I know, even if everybody else takes it for granted, that I made a difference in the community that I'm a part of. I will hopefully be really happy looking back and thinking, the balance is always difficult to achieve when you're on this journey in life, but to the extent that the balance has to be struck, that I made the right calls in terms of keeping in touch with what's important, my partner, my family, my friends, as well as throwing myself fully into the life that I have in a professional sense. And I'm really happy and pleased that I'm so busy and fulfilled at the same time, because while I'm very tired at the end of some days and at the end of some working weeks, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I bound out of bed every single morning, keen to do it again, keen to give it my best, because I just find this job and this role so fulfilling.